Well, hello there YouTubers. Today I've had a bit of an oops. Now got this motor from the boot sale for £15 anyway, and I'm putting a better one on it, but don't know if you can see it, but she's steaming. Not like mega steaming, but it's hot. Like, it's too hot to touch. It's just a bit hotter than a cup of tea. Not kettle water hot. So that's not the brake either, that's actually the motor. So yeah, this is a generic 1000 watts 9 continents clone essentially. Usually these can handle 6000 watts peak quite easily, 3000 watts, not quite continuous but for quite long bursts. I've not been putting anywhere near that through it today. I've been using the Bucklows brakes, and Bucklows brakes are terrible. They just completely overheated and just stopped working on me at a couple of points. They just would, yeah, it was strange. Well, not really that strange, but you know what I mean. It was strange that they're that much worse than the £30 Zoom ones, yet more expensive. So, don't recommend those, or at least not this type of thing. But then the Zooms are a better deal anyway. So yeah. But yeah, as far as this goes, this is obviously the e-bike in progress. You can see some jerry-riggery going on here because my neighbours are outside in the garden, so I couldn't go welding this up. I was going to weld a shroud round here essentially, so this battery would be completely hidden. I need to put a longer bottom bracket in here, or make a longer bottom bracket so the crank sticks out a bit more, just in case stuff like this happens, so then we can pedal it. But yeah, apart from that, it's all good. Obviously the swing arm's all good. I'm probably going to upgrade that rear shock, and obviously the forks are being upgraded anyway to Mizuki drop-offs. I'm just waiting on my 24-inch wheel. I put the 24-inch on the front, and with a big fat tyre on it, and I'm almost certainly replacing the well, I say a 24-inch, I might not even do that, I might go moto rim, but I've got a 24 coming anyway. So I'll get a new motor for the rear, probably something like a Muxus 5k turbo, QS273 crystal, not 273, so that's a huge motor, 205, or a Crystal Lake Crown or something like that. I had a Crystal Lake Crown in the last Vector bike I'd done, and that thing was ridiculous. That was like, you know, that was a proper quick bit of kit. These little toy 1000 watt motors, they do 30 mile an hour in their stock configuration. You get about 45-50 out of them with enough on the 6000 watts, but they're not that reliable at that kind of power. This one, I believe, was probably already cooked before I got it, and that's why it was at the boot sale, 15 quid. Didn't smell burnt or anything. But all the spokes were all out of whack. They still kind of are. I've trued it a little bit, but I'm glad I didn't spend too much time on it because, yeah, that motor's fried. So I do have another stator, but I obviously missed one. Yeah, that's how bad they all were. Yeah, I think it's just a case of new wheel, because this one needs mint, preferably on a motorcycle rim as well, so it's obviously more solid and less receptive to punches. The Crystal Lake Crown I had was just on a regular bicycle wheel, but that was really quick. But I had a kamikaze pigeon fly into it and take a few spokes out, and they were the straight pull ones. That was a pain in the backside and a big mess. But yeah, oh yeah, you cook steak on that now. That's proper warm. So basically what these start doing is they start acting like they're running in sensorless mode, probably because the sensors have burnt out, but that's not the only reason. The other reason is probably because the insulation started to arc over on the windings because it's overheated, and this one got to that point, it just got me home. I didn't realise it was quite that hot. I knew we had a motor problem, but I didn't know it was quite that serious. So yeah, you couldn't smell it while you was on the bike, not until you stopped anyway. Right, that concludes this video. We popped it, people. Thank you for watching.